You hot? Microphone on. What do you think about behind me is a $15,000 house, Amanda?
Oh my gosh.
This is an update. This is Saturday. We want to kind of bring you guys in here. Of course, the solar is extra, and we got a bay window. But look, that front porch stoop goes with this, right? You get a regular door, and you get 5 windows. 5 windows in this house. Full kitchen, operating kitchen with a sink that absolutely turn the water on, turn the water off.
It actually works.
Yeah, it works. You can brush your teeth and do your dishes. And then you got operating, what?
You can get a glass of water.
You can get a glass of water. And you have a full kitchen. I hate when people say, there are people about tiny homes, well, does it have windows or does it have electricity? Can you set thing, do you have a table to set something on? This is a full-blown house. Everybody, this is $15,000. This is crazy. This is what we do at Incredible Tiny Homes. I like being outside the box. I like doing things that are just absolutely nuts. That people
well, it's kind of like
understand.
you like being in the box because you're making a bunch of boxes. Look at all these boxes
Yeah, look
you're
at them
making.
stacked and packed. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, it's
and
cool.
we are not in fear in what do you call God? I've lost my mind here. I'm trying to think. We're not intruding on the homes that we already have on our books to build.
Yep.
Like we've got, I don't know, another 140, 50 homes to build. They'll be done, and when those are completed, we're going to take the month of October to build these RJOs.
Yes.
Now, the pressure's on me to perform, right?
Yep.
We wanted to sell 100 within 15 days. We'll see how that is. We don't know what it is. We have a lot of contracts out that have come in the last couple of days, but it's notorious in this business that people will sign a contract and never come through with what they want to do. So if you've signed a contract and you're not going to come through with it, I really would seriously think about what you've done in that contract and not to miss out on this deal, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to offer this thing for 15 days. I hate just sitting around waiting.
I know you do,
Okay.
yeah.
And everybody's, well, we can get it whenever. No, we just do special deals. It's like the Black Friday deal. Man,
Yeah.
I think I gave a solar away completely.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, really? Yeah, I want to sell some homes. I want to get going. I want to make things happen, right?
Yeah.
And again, I keep mentioning this comment that was so cool. They said, you know what? This is what tiny homes is all about.
Yeah,
this
it really
is what
is.
it is. This is like $15,000, a complete home under
Yeah.
5,000 pounds. You got a double axle trailer with brakes, ANSI certified, out the door, ready to go, ready to live in, whatever you needed to do. And then I actually mentioned, you guys, if you want a mini split and a bay window on there,
Yeah.
$5,000, you're knocking $200 off. So for 20 grand, you get a full-blown 16-foot house with a bay window
Wow.
and a mini split. You're done. They don't even build homeless homes
No.
in the city of LA and all these places for this cheap. I don't know why they're not calling us.
no.
You know, they got all these private investors that want to help the homeless. They must not know about us.
They can't know about
All right?
us.
Because you can buy all these and put your homeless in them all over the
Exactly.
city, all
To
over
help
the
'em out.
country, right? For 15 grand. And really it's probably bigger than what most homeless homes, I've seen them. They're a little bit smaller, like 10 by 10 or 8
Yeah.
by 8 or something. Anyway, want to let you know, this is Saturday. We're about, 4 days in this thing, Amanda? And I was going to give you a count of how many sold, but we're not going to do that till Monday because people have not yet sent in their finances. And
Yeah.
I'm not going to count my chickens before they're hatched.
Yes.
All right, never going to do that. So we got 15 days. We got 9, 10 days, 11 days left.
Okay.
All right, on this campaign, we're going to the 27th.
And this is a campaign. It's Christmas in July.
Christmas in July.
Christmas in July, guys.
This is super fun. You
Yep.
know, it's actually done a lot for the morale of the company and
It
the
has.
girls and the guys and
Yep.
everybody. And it shocked them, right?
Mm-hmm.
It shocked everybody. 15,000. I've had friends call me and say, "Are you crazy, Randy? How you doing this? You know,
Mm-hmm.
are you making any money? How are you going to make it happen?" Well, hopefully it'll be a win for everybody. Win
Yep.
for us, win for you guys. Maybe it'll help us get some national exposure. Like,
I mean,
what
we're
other-
making a profit, but we're not making much of a profit, okay? So it's
Yeah.
$15,000.
And that's
so
why
go
we got to
figure.
build them fast. We got to
We
get them
do,
all done in
and
a
get 'em
month.
done and gone.
They're not going to drag out 3 or
Nope.
4 months, so it's done. But anyway, hopefully, if you guys know, we never know who we're speaking to on this. It could
Right.
be Mark Wahlberg, you know? It could be...
Well, hi, Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
I love his wife.
It could be Tom Cruise. It could be, Harrison Ford or any of these people that sit back, kick back, and say, hey, whoop, it come up on my feed. what's going on, right?
Yeah.
If you guys know somebody to give us national exposure, that would be so much fun for the guys to know, like, wow, look at this. We got people now that believe in what we're doing. More people believe in what we're doing. And seeing this. This is not smoke and mirrors.
It's not. Well, one of the other things that proves it's not smoke and mirrors, we have several of our customers who have bought RJOs, who have bought Incrediboxes, who have bought model homes and everything that are on the YouTube channel. And one of them comes to mind, actually two of them. There's Heidi that said, so I won't say her last name. It's on there, but I'm not going to say it. But Heidi has commented on there and talked about her homes that she's purchased. She's not purchased one, she's purchased multiple. And also Cheryl. Cheryl has purchased one. She bought the 8x24 when we had the 8x24 ESP deal. That time, absolutely loves her home. And I saw her comment last night. So thank you, Cheryl, and thank you, Heidi. And there is more as well. But listen, when they're on there, if it's someone who's purchased or did any business with us, get a hold of them, talk to them, comment on there.
I don't see how you can hide anything in this day and time.
You can't.
It's everywhere and everything, and good and bad. I think you need to look into it.
Yep.
Is it too good to be true? Is it too bad to be true? It's like it can't be all that bad, or it can't be all that good. Look into it. See what we got going. And again, I always say the gates are open. Right? Come see us, set an appointment, come and talk to us.
Sure.
We talk to everybody every day. We almost have an appointment, or no, is it every Thursday?
Every Thursday.
Every Thursday we have an appointment to meet with somebody. From 11 to 11:30 we meet with one, and 11:30 to 12 we meet with somebody. So we've opened up our schedule to meet with people.
And believe me, it is not easy to meet with people because our schedule is so slammed, it's so busy.
Yeah.
It's just unbelievable, but it takes that to keep these houses going, to keep these guys going, to keep everything
connected.
Moving.
I want to stay connected. You know,
yes.
I've got some, listen, I like fitness and working out and stuff. But I had to get some weights over here in the old office sitting there. It is hard for me to even get over there for 10
walk
minutes.
Across just the aisle. You can't even get over there. He tried the other day to go and work out. I don't know how many times. It is literally going down the stairs and walking across the old office.
And I got hit 4 times getting over there. And then when I was in there, they come and got me.
I know.
And then if I walk outside towards the sales office, if anybody sees me, it's over.
I know.
You know, and I know a lot of people have got questions, and I love answering their questions and, giving me their ideas and all that, and it's awesome. But there's that much work that takes everything going. And of course, you guys have seen us go for the last 8-9 years and how this has gone. And if you are self-employed, if you've been in any kind of company, you realize what this all is all about. I hope you understand, and I don't want to get off on this, but we're running more than just one company. We're running a development company, a construction company. We're doing, and also not just with the construction, there's like 3 facets inside that: a manufacturing company, a custom home company, and models. So there's a lot of facets to it, and then there's hierarchy and all that we delegated out.
Marketing, administrative, hauling, you name it, the environmental
accounting
stuff, everything.
Now I've got my hand completely dictated into the accounting of this company and all the companies that we have, which you wouldn't think it, but I love numbers. He does. Love calculating numbers. I like things coming out the way they should and keeping track, and I like knowing a lot of stuff. And you probably wouldn't think that because I come across probably as, pretty laid back and not too detailed guy, but
listen, it would be, and I've told people this before. I said, you are sadly mistaken if you think that Randy doesn't know everything that's going on here. Yeah, you may think he doesn't. Believe me, he hears it, he sees it, he knows it, he's told it. Believe me, it's,
Well, when I was young, and that's why I never give up on young people, even though they may look like they're completely not going to be able to, chew gum and tie their
walk
shoe or
at
nothing.
The same
they can't
time.
do that.
Hey Ben, how are you, honey? I'm doing good, huh?
And you don't give up on young people at all.
No.
You do not know what they're going to become. I was the epitome of never going to make nothing.
Yes.
The epitome of it. All right. Especially physically being able to create anything with my hands.
Yeah.
All right? There's no way it's going to happen. I didn't have a skill saw in my hand until I was in my 20s.
That's true.
And
that was out of necessity. That was out of needing a job.
Yeah, and I didn't want to do it, but so
And you didn't know how to do it.
didn't know nothing. And then I hadn't run a chainsaw until I was 30.
Yeah.
And then when I did, I got stuck in a tree.
Yeah.
And of course now I can down trees, cut logs, and haul them and pick them and load them on, all that stuff. But I fell in love with that, and
Yes.
it was late in life, and I got so many stories. And I heard a guy talk this morning on a podcast, and it said that your stories in your life that mean something, you have an emotion that comes with that.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
So there's an emotion, and with an emotion comes a story, and comes a passion. So a lot of things in life, you don't have those emotions that's happened, but when they do, that's where, and I think that's where my dad told me thousands of stories growing up about the Appalachians, the Appalachians, mountains, and the hills of Kentucky, West Virginia, and I was raised in that southern home in the northern part of the country, in a southern atmosphere, and him making his own beer out back. Nobody did that. All my buddies' dads worked in factories, and they acted different, they talked different. My dad was just totally southern. And
Because he brought that with him up north.
he brought it with him, man. He was Kentucky to the bone.
Yeah.
And I admired it. I fell in love with it, and it became a part of me, even though I was up north. So I've got this way of knowing how people think in other parts of the country, because I was raised there and lived there, and I had friends that, I grew up with. And then I had this ability to know other parts of the country and how they think and move and grow, and the pride that they have in their land and their home and their country and everything like that. So I feel privileged to be able to have that roundedness.
Yeah,
to be
well-rounded.
to be able to see different parts of it. But when you have a story that's happened in your life and you have an emotion in it, that's where it becomes something inside you, becomes who you are, right? Well, I got a bunch of stuff that makes me who I am, just like you guys do. You got a ton of stuff. So anyway, I don't know.
Well, it's kind of like the Miranda Lambert. If anybody knows Miranda Lambert, I absolutely adore the song "The House That Built Me," because it reminds me of where I'm at, where I live. And it's more than just a house. I remember that you said Wayne Justice told you, never love, was it him or was it
Jim Sisson?
Jim Sisson said it. Yeah. Don't love something that can't love you back. And I always disagreed with it, because my land, my house, where I can just walk outside, see the trees, feel everything, the wind and everything, it lives. It really does live, and it means something so much to me, as much as a person, almost. It's unbelievable. Well,
I was born in Michigan, and I left when I was 19.
Yeah.
And I really never went back. I went back and finished school, but I never went back to the house that I was raised in. And the house is gone. It's a 900 square foot box. It was just thousands of them looked the same.
Yeah.
I loved it. It was a little home, but I never went back. And then after I built 2 houses, one in Straw Plains, and then one over here at Brothers Cove. And after the divorce, after 2006, I know you had your home, and I wanted, it just never, that was your home.
That was my home. It never felt like your home. I know that.
And I don't know why, I just didn't.
I know.
And it's like, haven't felt like home since 2006, 2005. A home that I could walk in and say, hey, this is mine, And I built this Incredibox, even though it's sitting on the parking lot out here by the factory, or in the factory, it does feel like it's part of me now. It's part of, it's paid for, it's done. I know I can take it anywhere I want to take it, but it's a little bit of a home, And home means a lot. And just like you said, I guess Jim was talking about don't fall in love with something that can't love you back, meaning land and cars and objects. But home does stuff.
Home means a lot of things to a lot of people.
And and I think that's why you and I always admire these ladies that come here, especially that are in their 80s, that come here and left their home.
Yeah, they left their home.
They have left the place that they've been there all their life, and they come here to come home to us.
Yeah.
They come here to live and to enjoy and to be safe and to hope. You know what they hope for, Amanda? They hope to have friends.
Yeah.
My mom was 96 and she did not want to die, and she wanted to still dance. She still wanted to exercise, and she still wanted to have.
And she wanted friends.
She wanted
loved
friends.
Your mom loved having people around all the time. She never wanted to be alone.
Never.
Never.
Yep.
It
And-
never bothered her to have people around all the time.
Yeah, I'm kind of like that in a way. I mean, I like being alone, but I enjoy friends and family like constantly, and but that's, I think, no matter how old you get, you still have those desires of what you're wired like when you're a kid, you know, when
Yeah.
you're a young adult.
And I think about it to tie it in with the house here, it's like we're trying to make it as affordable as possible to get you here to have that same,
Yeah.
to let your dream be fulfilled, you know, because, you know, most of our ladies, they're, you know, 45, 55, 65, up, you know, like that. And they've never had a home of their own, or
Yeah.
they can't afford what they have right now. And this is a way to breathe life into a dream that really, I know men have it too, but women really have a dream of having their own home.
Yeah.
And one of the things, my mom never had her own home until my stepdad come around, and
Yeah.
they were dating and stuff, and they got married, and he bought her own home finally first. She was late in her 40s, and he finally bought her first home, and it meant everything to her. It
Yeah.
meant a lot. So these homes are more than just somewhere to just stay.
Right.
And if it takes, you know, if you can, the $15,000 to get there, I mean, it's the cutest little thing. You can decorate it so cute. And if that's all you can do for now, then you could step up when you can, or leave it as it is. I love it.
You don't have to do anything to it. It'll
really
last like that
don't.
forever. I mean,
Forever.
it won't rust. It won't rot.
No.
There's no 2x4s in the walls, around the windows. Any of
you
the
a
openings has
porch.
no wood around it.
I know.
It's got a metal roof that's got like, what, 40-year
beautiful.
warranty on it.
It's great.
It's a fortress, and it's insulated to go to the coldest and the hottest part of the country.
Yeah.
So you can't beat it. This is really cool. It's made out of door remnants, right? So that piece of glass right there that came
Yeah.
out of that door,
Right
normally
there.
it's a full length glass. The part that come out of that door is what these homes are built out of.
Yeah.
And it's really a simple process. I think, you know, if you guys can get panels, do it yourself. That's fine. I think what we've done is we've done it to where we can mass produce them, and we can keep our costs lower. We're trying to,
course.
right? And we're trying to get them out there in record numbers. So it's really not rocket science, but it's something that I love, being able to take nothing and create something out of it.
That's right.
Right? So anyway, there you have it, $15,000. You guys keep on emailing us at sales@incredibletinyhomes.com. info@incredibletinyhomes.com. Call us at now. Are the phones open right now?
No.
They won't be.
Not until Monday at
Nobody
9.
will be on the phone this weekend until Monday morning.
So email.
So email us. If you want to call Monday, it's 423-438-0111.
This is a limited time offer, guys.
So we got a 15-day run. We're trying to sell 100. These will be built the month of October. It will not impede. That's what the word I was looking for earlier. It will not impede in the construction of the homes that are on our books. And so if you're waiting for your regular Incredibox, you are going to get your home. We will not stop production to build these. All right?
Right.
So there you have it. Thanks for watching. Look at this beautiful house.
Oh, it's so cute.
Hey, let's show the bay window before we go.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and two, you already showed the solar, so you can add solar to this.
Yeah, solar's $7,500. Remember, all the amenities. There's over 22 different amenities you can add to this
on
house.
our website.
Now, the sale for this, right? This is $2,500. This is $2,700. If you want to combine the two right now, and you guys want to buy this house for $15,000, add these two for $5,000. We'll knock $200 off right now,
Yeah.
just to even $5,000, and you're going to get a big bay window and a mini split for $20,000.
Look how
everybody.
great that looks right there. Oh, somebody wanted to know, what was the width? Do you know what the width of the bay window is on the inside?
On the
About 2 feet?
Yeah, I'd say 8 feet.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry, 7 feet.
7 feet.
Yep.
Long, and then what's the width?
From here to here,
Yeah.
I don't have a tape on me. I think they made it 20 inches.
Okay,
Okay.
cool. Good. As long
Yeah.
as we know that.
Questions. You had questions, remember?
Well, there was some questions that I had left, and that was from the video yesterday.
Yeah.
It was talking about, well, one of the things is on Buffalo Creek is that you were talking about narrow roads. Is that
Oh,
going to
yeah.
be a loop around
Yeah,
one
so-
way?
Excuse me. Oh,
My God!
I know, I'm gonna go to
sleep.
Do we need to let you alone?
My God, do you need a moment?
Hey, so that road that we walked and I was backing up, there's going to be an offshoot off those roads. So yeah, it is a one-way. So you go in one way, and we're going to go a certain distance, and then we'll turn off for safety, for EMTs, and for access.
Because people were asking about FedEx and UPS and things like that. It's all going to be, they're all going to be able to go up there.
Yeah, yeah.
It's all going to be fine.
Yeah.
How often does it snow here in East Tennessee, in Newport specifically?
I don't think it snowed last year.
It didn't snow last year.
The year before, it may have snowed a little bit. It's hard
maybe
for me
one
to
or
remember.
two times.
So we're not in a big snow belt. I always get frustrated because I like for it to snow.
I do too.
It has to be perfect condition.
Yes.
Because if it's too cold, it won't snow. If it's too warm, it'll rain. And it's just right there.
I love it when it snows.
So this is the Tennessee Valley.
Yeah.
Everybody. We're not in the Smokies. Our elevation
Nope.
here is only about 1,400 feet. It's
Okay.
not that high. So if we go up in the Smokies, they'll get tons of snow.
Yes.
Right? The plateau will get snow. And we're in the middle. We're in the Tennessee Valley.
We're in the Tennessee Valley.
So it doesn't get, when I moved here, this is the philosophy, and this is the guy who described East Tennessee. You don't get the best of any weather, and you don't get the worst of any weather.
That's right.
All right?
It's great.
It's just the way it is.
It's wonderful. What about ticks?
Ticks. You know, and I'm glad you mentioned that because people talk about getting ticks, go out in the woods and all that stuff, right? So for the last 4 days, Tom and I have been out in the woods. I mean, I'm talking, Amanda, I'm out there crawling like this.
You're in the deep woods.
I mean, I got branches all over me, and Ace and I are just going all over, and I get him on me all the time, you know, and I'm crawling through the woods, and I got briars on. Look, I'm scratched up from getting in the woods. Not one tick.
Yeah.
And I'm out there for hours.
Yeah.
And I've always done it. Now, this is my philosophy, and I'm not sure this is it. I don't know. I think people have got a certain smell. I think they got certain chemicals that come off of them. And since I've quit eating like all processed foods, and I don't know, this is my philosophy, I don't know. I don't get bit as much, and I don't ever get a tick, like ever get a tick. There's deers all over that place.
Yeah.
You took a picture of Bambi yesterday.
Yesterday I did. There was a little tiny deer. Yeah.
I don't get ticks. You might get ticks. I'm sure they're out there. I never find them on Ace, and he's not on tick medication, you know, and probably should, or a collar. But
But there are ticks. There's ticks. There's snakes. There's spiders. There's
Wayne Justice, my buddy. He will not. Wayne, if you're watching this, he will not walk in them woods unless he said, I got to get me some snake boots.
Yeah.
And I told Tom we were up there, and I'm crawling over logs. And I mean, I'm like straddling a log, and I got my hand underneath the log without even looking and going. And oh my God, I said, man, Wayne would flip out. He had to walk across these logs.
Yeah, that's funny.
And to this day, we've been over there, 2-3 years, crawling all over that thing. Never seen a snake except for that black one you showed on the video.
Yeah, just that black one
that was the first one I ever seen.
And I went 3 or 4 times with you up there in the deep woods. And we walked around. I had my flip-flops on.
I never think.
I don't think about snakes.
Ever.
I never do.
Don't even consider
And believe me, they do not want to come upon you. They don't want you.
Do you know what I fear, if I fear anything?
What?
Yellow jackets.
Oh, now yellow jackets are mean, man, and
They're
hornet.
in the ground.
Yes.
Yellow jackets are in the ground. I was with a guide one time. We were trying to go deer hunting way up in East Tennessee, and he said, listen, if your foot falls in a hole while you're walking through the woods, he said, leave it in there and you get an exit plan. He said, pull it out and go, because you're probably in a yellow jacket nest, and they will take you out.
They will swarm you and they will kill you.
They'll chase you.
They will. They're mean.
Yeah. So
will hornets.
I worry more about
a yellow jacket.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Hey, it's raining.
The other thing was, let's see, ticks, and of course, you know, I have ticks at my house because I got all the dogs and all that stuff. I wanted to get guineas. If you get if there's birds and stuff around, they will eat all the ticks, but my dogs eat the birds, so I can't have guineas for that. Okay, the other thing is somebody was asking about, I'm trying to think about all the ones that's over there, Brothers. We keep saying Brothers Cove, Randy.
BC, I know.
Buffalo Creek. Well, the other thing someone was asking about was the Nevada property, the off-grid property.
Good. I'm glad you asked.
Okay.
Okay, so we bought 15 acres in Nevada, Crystal, Nevada, and just real quick, I met with the county of Nye, N-Y-E County. Met with the county commissioner said, hey, you're out of our jurisdiction of Pahrump. Just in the county, you can go with it, right? Build whatever you want. We got 15 acres in Crystal. And come to find out, the state of Nevada requires that they passed this law back in the 80s, I think. They required that, that if you are going to develop, you need municipal power, municipal water, and municipal sewer. All right, no off-grid. Like,
which blows me away.
I know. You would think Nevada is like sunshine, right?
I know.
So we have to put all the utilities in. Now, we're pretty busy. 130 degrees out there right now. And I thought, well, let's let this ride. We're in no hurry to develop. We're in no hurry to get out there. And let's do this right. So I still, in my mind, you want to know where I'm going with this, I still have hopes to develop that property.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to it.
That's going to be fun.
Now, just a little bit, and Mandy, you can edit this if you want. I don't know if I should say it or not, but I wanted to tell you, because people had texted me and said, hey, I heard that there's some opposition of what we want to do out there.
Resistance.
Some local people and are against it. Well, everybody, I got that here. I had it in South Carolina. It doesn't matter where I go, I got opposition. For me personally, I'm not going to let any opposition stop me in the United States of America to do what I want to do, right? Now, saying that, I do understand if I was a single person, just me personally really, especially being a lady, I wouldn't just live there by myself. We need a community. So when we do start this, we're going to build a community, and I want to give to the community. So Crystal is going to benefit from us. I've thought about if I went there, I'd really like to repave the road that comes into the Crystal area. Reach out to the community. Have a Christmas party for everybody. You know how it is, everybody. I think everybody just needs loving. Everybody needs just to know where everybody's at. Maybe they need their privacy too. And a lot of times people are scared because they're of the unknown. They don't know what's going to happen. And I totally understand that. And believe me, just like this house here being outside the box, for $15,000. People can't believe it. What's the catch? What's going on? It's the unknown that people are scared of.
It is.
So to
understandably so.
Crystal is on a back burner. We're putting things together. I'm working on some infrastructure costs and pricing and what we can get done on that. So I want something to go out there. We still own the land outright. So there you have it. So Nevada's, still on the books, and actually, we're concentrating right now, which is good. It's good. We have that. It's in our future plans, but now we're concentrating on Buffalo Creek. And I'll close with this. If you want a $15,000 house in Buffalo Creek, it'd be $35,000. Package deal, $35,000. $40,000 if you want to include the bay window and the mini split, right? So there you have it. Any questions? Sales at IncredibleTinyHomes.com, info at IncredibleTinyHomes.com, and phone number is 423-438-0111. All right? I'm Randy Jones with Incredible Tiny Homes, and we apologize for focusing so much time on this RJO sale, but it's just a 15-day deal.
And it's Christmas in July, guys.
We still have our Incrediboxes, which I absolutely love. We still have our new panels that we're still selling. We still have a special right now going on for a 20-foot new panel Incredibox, right? With a free mini split. Yeah. You got to get it.
We got a lot of specials going on, and we also have our beautiful model homes. We got our Birmingham, Charleston, and all those homes. So
yeah,
we got a lot going on. Check out the website. We're updating it all the time. Sam's been working on it and everything, but don't miss out. This is the limited time. This is the hot sale right now, the $15,000 house. Don't miss out on it, especially if you're an investor. Yeah. We've got an investor who just bought 10. So,
I know we have another guy calling 10. Here, let's say, Amanda, you guys say, look how pretty.
Look how pretty. Aww. Oh my gosh, I feel a mess this morning. I was just feeling my stomach. I was like, oh my God, I feel bloated.
Man, what'd you eat? What'd you eat, Amanda?
I ate some of a burger. Ugh. I did eat some of a burger. So I was a little bit hungry. So, but anyway, $15,000, guys.
And right behind you is solar. All right,
there's
the lithium batteries right there. Okay. Look at that. And we are offering next week, Lucas will be coming.
Yes. And he's going to talk to us about all of that. So
yeah, that you can put on any of our homes.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. $15,000, Christmas in July. Get a hold of us because it's not going to last long. And Amber and Tim, I cannot say enough about Amber and Tim who they're even taking emails and talking to people over the all weekend to help out. So thank you, Amber, so much. Thank you, Tim. Amber's doing the contracts. Tim is, just a selling fool. And I just passed him on the way in.
He's excited, man.
I love Tim. Tim's hilarious. He really is. But anyway, thank you all so much. There's so many people behind us, so many people that believe in the product. It's a great product. We did this before, the RJO. It was all wood. Now it is even better to where it is the spray foam panels. Like Randy said, it's a house that will last a lifetime, okay? $15,000, guys.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, hey, one more.
What? Oh,
we got so many things.
One more thing.
Brian said something today. I just want to let you guys know. We do not have a foam panel operating panel that are 15 callers and people waiting to get your call.
No.
We're a small hometown, small business, right? Now we got 38, 40 of them guys building these homes. We got another 30, 40 people behind the scenes and everybody else. But, so bear with us. Feel good that we are just like you guys. We are just born and brought out of the earth right here in the United States.
And we are hardworking.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't care.
We're at.
That's one thing that people cannot take away from us. Everybody here, especially Randy and I and Tom, are hardworking people. We will do whatever it takes to keep going. And everybody here believes in it, and they need that. All these people, we all need our jobs, guys.
Yeah,
everybody needs their jobs.
Our personal life is as toxic as it can be.
It is toxic, and our personal lives are. Do we have personal lives?
Yes.
Do we?
Yeah, it's toxic.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That.
And
sure.
Listen, we fight. Her and I fight. We're arguing. We love each other, and we go on, and it affects everybody here. And it's the way it is.
That does affect it.
You just keep moving, and we know what? When it's done, do video.
Can I just mention that if we're fighting in the office, you'll notice everybody's door's shut. Everybody shuts their door.
Well, it's always your fault. All right, we'll see you with that.
Okay, yeah,
let's go. Got the last one in.
Oh, why I oughta.
Bye. Ace! There you are. There you are. Good boy.